Super Dude is here to save the day.
Back in my day, we didn't fancy boxes.
This is how we do it on All That.
All that, all that.
Not quite live, but ready for prime time. Get ready, get set. It's All That.
Welcome back, comedians. The summer of slime is rolling on. We're back in the vault for another Fresh Out the Box Thursday. Today we're breaking down Season 1, Episode 4 of All That, featuring the legendary hip-hop heavyweight Craig Mack. Now, the first few episodes were about setting up the heavy-hitting recurring sketches. Episode 4 is where the writers proved they could absolutely master the art of
bizarre
one-off sketches. We're looking at exactly why this episode is a 90s classic. Let's get into it. The episode kicks off with the green room cold open titled TV or Not TV. Katrina loves TV, and she's accidentally, or purposefully, glued her face to the TV, but she's in the first scene with Kel. She and Kel are supposed to go out and perform a sketch as two cavemen in a few minutes. Kel looks at her, assesses the situation, and makes the ultimate comedic sacrifice. To make sure the sketch still makes sense, Kel grabs another television set, slathers it with glue, and sticks it directly to his own face.
Alright, man, you happy? Get it, let's go, man. Come on.
It's exactly the kind of loud, physical comedy that made All That the king of the playground. Right after the theme song, we get into our first actual sketch of the night, and it's a massive one. Cooking with Randy and Mandy. Keenan and Angelique are back as a public access cooking show host, and they are debuting their brand new revolutionary invention, the Chocolatator. The entire premise of this machine is that it can make literally any food in the world more appetizing by instantly covering it in solid milk chocolate. But Randy being Randy, he takes it a step further. He decides that you don't even need actual food. You can just skip the middleman and dip your entire face directly into the chocolate.
I have a headache.
Next up is a masterclass in the classic sitcom Misunderstanding, cranked up to a pure Nickelodeon level of weirdness. The sketch is called Dog Day Afternoon. You got Josh, who plays a guy who lost his dog. Someone says they found it, he gets the address wrong and wanders up to a random house to see if they found his pet. But the family inside is currently waiting for their daughter, played by Alyssa, to get picked up without her new date. When Josh knocks at the door, the parents completely mistake him for the boyfriend. Josh starts answering their questions, but he's talking entirely about his missing dog. But the parents think he's describing their daughter. As you can imagine, things get incredibly awkward.
Really? Me too. You know she wiggles her leg when you tickle her tummy?
And it ends in total chaos. Following that, we get one of the darkest, funniest punchlines of the entire first season in the show and tell sketch. Keenan plays a kid named Daniel who suddenly realizes he completely forgot to bring in an item for his class's show and tell presentation. Panicking, he grabs his classmate Robert, played by Josh, and drags him out into the hallway to figure out a plan. A minute later, Daniel walks back into the classroom completely alone, looking very proud of himself. He stands in front of the class and presents his item, a fresh human spleen.
Excuse me? Today for show and tell, I brought in the human spleen.
It's completely unhinged and hilarious. Then we move into a sketch called The Allergy. It's supposed to be a standard psychic reading sketch, but Alyssa just cannot stop sneezing violently. The whole sketch stops as she tries to figure out what she's allergic to. She blames Kel, thinking he's wearing something strange, until they pan the camera to the audience and reveal there's a literal live sheep just sitting in the front row watching the show.
Hold on. Come on.
Immediately following the sheep, we get our anchor for the night, Lori Beth Denberg, takes her place behind the desk for a rapid-fire round of vital information for your everyday life, dropping that flawless, deadpan wisdom we all needed as kids. And that brings us to the musical guest. But before performance starts, we get a fantastic, surreal intro where little Katrina Johnson brings out her pet cow, Gassy, to personally introduce the artist. Then, Craig Mack hits the All That neon stage. He performs his absolute monster hit,
flavor in your ear.
Just like bringing the Brad on for episode 1, booking Craig Mack proved that Nickelodeon was refusing to play it safe with their musical acts.
Flavor in your ear.
It was a massive, incredible hip-hop anthem, and seeing him perform it on a kid's sketch show is pure, unfiltered 90s magic. For delivering the legendary Chocolatator, bringing the dark humor to show and tell spleen, and giving us Craig Mack in his prime, I'm giving this season 1 episode 4 8 good burgers out of 10. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, smash the like button, and let me know in the comments, if you had a working Chocolatator in your kitchen right now, what's the very first thing you would put inside it? Get your penance of life ready, because tomorrow we're stepping right into the moat and facing Olmec for Slime Time Friday, Legends of the Hidden Temple. I'll see you guys then.